Hey guys, Willie and Murphy here, and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. In today's episode, I am going to start stripping down the cylinder head off of Tooney's van and hopefully get it cleaned up as best as possible. So, let's get stuck in.
I know you don't love me like you say you do.
Here it is, the cylinder head. This is a 12G 940 cylinder head. It's a standard head. The inlet valves are 33mm. The exhaust valves are whatever the standard is for them. And what we're going to do today is to remove the 8 valves. So remove the springs, the collets. We're going to remove the exhaust studs as well. I'm going to try and clean up as much of the green paint as possible. And then flip it onto its end. Remove whatever's left of the head gasket. So obviously the gasket is still attached. Clean the cylinder head as best as possible. Decoke all the valves. Decoke all the actual combustion chambers as well. And then try and get this ready so it can go back to Tooney to be able to be painted, put back on the cylinder head or put back on the block. And it should be pretty good. It's going to be quite a quick one today. I have done in-depth videos on how to strip down these heads and rebuild them. So today I'm going to put a time lapse on and just fly through it. So I hope you guys enjoy. cylinder head itself is pretty clean. The exhaust ports had been painted, so they're now all freshened up. On top, so been painted, stripped clean of the paint, and then all the surface has been cleaned as well. Spinning it around. The front face is cleaned pretty much to bare metal, so it should be ready to paint. So the next task to do is just to focus my attention onto the chambers. So I've started a little clean with this. I'm just using a flat blade screwdriver and just chipping away at all the crud. Now it's quite thick, so once that's all cleaned up, and also the seal on the gasket's be better as well. So next step is clean all this stuff up, and then give the cylinder head a good clean down, trying to get rid of any last bit of sort of oil or anything like that, and then we're ready to start rebuilding it. Okay, so that first cylinder is now done, which would be cylinder number 4. Actually, what's my screwdriver? Just around this edge here was real sort of crudded up, so that's actually where the valve sits. And it wouldn't have created a very good seal. But if I try and zoom in, I don't know how well this is going to pick it up. Maybe try and focus my hand. You can see the difference between the face here and the face here. See, it's quite pitted. So that's not going to create a very good seal for the exhaust. So hopefully, when I relap the valves in, I can get a better connection of that. So that's the first one done. It's all cleaned up. This is now looking pretty good. Once I've done all 4, I'm going to completely flatten back the head, get rid of any of these little imperfections here, and yeah, time for the rebuild. Okay, so the head is now pretty much cleaned up completely. I've just cleaned up the inside of the chambers. I'm just going to nip out to the shop now because the knife blade thing I was using has broken. I can get a new knife to make sure all this gasket's off. I'm also going to pick up some degreaser so I can go through and make sure all this is all clean and free of any dirt, debris, grime, grease, carbon, etc. And then I need to get on the internet and order up the new valve stem seals. And then I need to try and clean up these valves. So they're just looking pretty good. And I'll be back to you very shortly. I've got myself 2 new knives. They're £1 each, so it's rude not to. Got myself some gloves, and I've also got myself some engine degreaser. So what I'm going to do first, flip the head upside down. Scrape all the crap off the actual face of it, and then I'm going to hover this over a bucket, engine degrease from the top, and hopefully it all sinks through. Then once that's gone through, flip it over and do the same from the other side. And then once that's all done, I'm going to try and air blow it dry or clean. Whilst I was in the shop, I did see a benchtop parts cleaner, which I was very, very tempted to buy. The only thing is that it's obviously December, Christmas is coming up, and if I buy one of them and someone else has bought one of them, they will kill me. So, we plod on the hard way. To the end of this video. I have the cylinder head all cleaned up and it's been degreased as well, so everything inside there that's like the swarf and the crud and whatever that I've taken off it's been sort of flushed through. I've cleaned up the springs. I've also going to have to, well, the next job I have to do is to clean up these valves, but that's a job for another day. When I went to the shop it was -2 and it is very cold out here. Consider I'm just wearing a, well, I've got Under Armour, a t-shirt and my overalls, and I am freezing. So while I was working I was fine, but now I'm cold. So I'm going to leave this video here. There's a video that's been released on Alex's channel, so go click over here to check out Alex's channel. That is of him stripping down all the engine, stripping all the paint off, ready for the block to be painted. This head is going to get rebuilt and taken back across to his to be put together and all painted together. So yeah, that's it from me for today. If you have enjoyed this content, please click the thumbs up button, comment down below, and if you can, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future content. That is it. I'm done. I'm cold. I'm going in. See you later.